This live stream brought to you by the Excelsior Citizen and these generous sponsors. The Simmons Sales Team, your hometown realtors. Our Excelsior Springs Hospital, where better care is right in your backyard. Find out how you can advertise with Excelsior Springs' #1 community resource. Visit excelsiorcitizen.com today.
Where's 6 o'clock?
It's 6. You got 6? She's getting it started.
Mark's
Recording in progress.
Aha. Greg, we will call our meeting to order, our regular city council meeting of May 15th, 2023, and our opening this evening will be from Pastor Sharon Green, the Excelsior Springs Methodist Church.
Hi, I'm Pastor Shannon from First UMC. It's a dangerous thing to give a pastor a pulpit, but I promise I won't preach. Let's bow our heads as we turn this time over to the Lord. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather together as leaders of our community, make important decisions about Excelsior Springs' future. I ask that you would be with each and every one of these women and men, guide their conversations, guide their time together. We all want the best for our city, and we know that is true for each and every one of these individuals. So I ask that you would be in this room and be in this place, make your spirit and your presence known as they navigate tonight's decisions and agendas. We ask this all in your Son's name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much, Shannon. Okay, roll call, Shannon.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear,
Yes.
Mayor Spawn.
Okay, are there any visitors this evening that would like to address the council that are not on our agenda? Okay. Minutes of the regular city council meeting of May 1st, 2023. I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the minutes of May
1st.
May 1st, 2023.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. And consideration of tonight's agenda.
I move we approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Okay, the first item on the agenda, we have a proclamation for National Hospital Week 2023, and Kristen Dayhart from Excelsior Springs Hospital. Coming over here, I think. Whereas National Hospital Week is May 7th through 13th, 2023, and originated in 1921 as a community celebration and is now the nation's largest healthcare event. Whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital is celebrating its 119th year of service to the community, Whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital has grown over the years to provide the broad scope of services needed in the community, including emergency, acute care, surgery, primary care, outpatient specialty care, rehabilitation services, transitional care, radiology, cardiology, laboratory services, home health, hospice, infusion clinic, specialty clinics, pharmacy, and education programs, and most recently, the addition of pediatrics and psychiatric services. Whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital has been proactive to increase services, expanding their technology and the number of physicians, surgeons, and specialists to better serve the community. And whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital employs 315 staff, offering competitive salaries, benefits, and a professional career track for our local residents. Whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital has significant economic impact in the community with an annual payroll of over $17 million per year through the purchase of supplies and services by attracting new money to the community through patients, physicians, and relocation, and by supporting local organizations and activities within the community. And whereas Excelsior Springs continually focuses on compliance and is recognized for its ongoing commitment for integrity demonstrated through sound fiscal and clinical operational audits. Whereas Excelsior Springs Hospital's success is due to a unique partnership between the City of Excelsior Springs and the affiliation agreement with North Kansas City Hospital. Whereas the hardworking employees and Board of Trustees of Excelsior Springs Hospital deserve regard and appreciation for providing compassionate care for our community. Now, therefore, I, Stephen Spear, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Excelsior Springs, on behalf of all its citizens, do hereby proclaim the week of May 7th through 13th as National Hospital Week, and express my great appreciation for all the individuals, facilities, and technologies that make the healthcare possible at Excelsior Springs Hospital. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got one more?
Yes. If, second item on the agenda is a proclamation for Mental Health Awareness Month. Ethan Kent, Program Director of Senior Life Solutions, is here to accept the proclamation. Ethan, nice to meet you. Whereas the area that someone lives in plays a significant role in their overall health and well-being, and whereas surroundings can impact if, how, and when a person's needs are met, which in turn affects mental health, and whereas having safe, stable, and healthy home conditions set the foundation for achieving and maintaining good mental health, and whereas with early and effective interventions, those individuals with mental health conditions can recover and lead full, productive lives. And whereas each business, school, government agency, healthcare provider, organization, and citizen share the burden of mental health problems and has a responsibility to promote mental wellness and support prevention efforts. Therefore, I, Stephen Spear, do hereby proclaim May 2023 as Mental Health Month in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. As Mayor Pro Tem, I also call upon the citizens, government agencies, public and private institutions, businesses, and schools in Excelsior Springs to recommit our community to increasing awareness and understanding of mental health, the steps our citizens can take to protect their mental health, and the need for appropriate and accessible services for all people with mental health conditions. So done this 15th day of May. Okay, item number 3 on our agenda this evening is resolution number 1432, a resolution appointing Lori Garrett to the Capital Improvements Transportation Trust Authority. Entertain.
Move to approve Resolution 1432.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon?
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Congratulations. I think we're swearing her in. Lori's
Is she here?
here this
Okay.
evening. Yes.
Yeah.
One over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let her. If you will raise your right hand. I state your name.
Lori Garrett. I, Lori Garrett.
Do solemnly swear that you possess the qualifications prescribed for this office, that you will abide by the Constitution of the United States, the laws of the state of Missouri, the ordinances of this city, and will faithfully demean yourself while in office.
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Shannon.
Okay, next item on the agenda is resolution number 1433, a resolution reappointing Kyle Updegrove and Patrick Halfhill and appointing Mark Bullimore and Eric Marshall to the Parks and Recreation Board.
I move that we approve resolution number 1433.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon?
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. And I think Dr. Bullimore is here. Is there any? See anyone else?
Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Mark Bullimore,
Do solemnly swear that you possess the qualifications prescribed for this office, that you will abide by the Constitution of the United States, the laws of the state of Missouri, the ordinances of this city, and will faithfully demean yourself while in office.
I do.
All right, thank you for serving.
Next item on the agenda is resolution number 1434, a resolution appointing Gary Rennie to the Community Foundation.
Move to approve Resolution 1434.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon?
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman Rennie, Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. And we're swearing in?
It's not a city
No?
board.
Okay. I think so. Okay, next item on the agenda, resolution number 1435, a resolution approving a change order with Pullman SST Inc. in the amount of $54,667.14 for the Hall of Waters project.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem, members of the council. You have before you this evening a request in the amount of $54,667.14. This represents the terrazzo work that was done on the building and the work that will be done over the Memorial Weekend. It also represents the work done on change orders 18, 19, 20, and 22. This amount still maintains us within our $1 million grant amount, but this evening we are asking for approval of this change order. Would entertain any questions.
Any questions? The work is beautiful.
It is.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Okay, resolution number 1435, a resolution approving a change order with Pullman SST Inc. in the amount of $54,667.14 for the Hall of Waters project.
I move that we approve resolution number 1435, consideration of change order for the Hall of Waters Save America's Treasures.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon?
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next item is resolution number 1436, a resolution authorizing the filing of an application with the Missouri Department of Natural Resources State Revolving Fund Program for loans under the Missouri Clean Water Chapter 640 RSMO.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor Pro Temp and members of the council. Before you tonight is a resolution for your consideration of approval. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources is administering federal funds through the Financial Assistance Center of the Missouri Department of Conservation or Natural Resources. We will be applying for the approximately $132,500 for a lead service line inventory, planning, and design study for residential and commercial service lines. Part of this requirement is for the process is to have a resolution from the governing body to authorize the application by naming the authorized official, which in this case it's our city manager, Molly McGovern, and she will be able to submit and sign all the necessary documents and receive payments on behalf of the applicant. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. The application is attached, as is the resolution.
Any questions? Okay.
I move that we approve
Oh, I need to read it.
Pardon?
I need to read it
Okay.
first. Sorry. Resolution number 1436, a resolution authorizing the filing of an application with the Missouri Department of Natural Resources State Revolving Fund Program for loans under the Missouri Clean Water Law, Chapter 640 RSMO.
I move that we approve resolution number 1436, consideration of lead service line funding.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Thank you very much. Next is ordinance number 23-05-07, an ordinance amending the city code relating to issuance of warrants by the municipal court and enforcement of public health and safety ordinances.
Good evening, Mayor and members of the council. This ordinance lays out the process to obtain an order from the municipal court to gain access onto private property where the resident or the owner might have an expectation of privacy. This applies in code enforcement and building inspections. City staff always tries to obtain consent first, but sometimes the people don't give consent or are non-responsive and trying to track them down. So we don't really expect it to be used that often. It's just kind of a tool of last resort to help protect the health and safety and enforce the health and safety ordinances. Happy to answer any questions. There is a process, affidavit, so that's sworn testimony under oath, states the facts and circumstances that relate to the public nuisance or the building regulation, etc. Gets submitted to the municipal judge. He'll take a look at it, review the code. If he believes that the standards are met, he'll issue the court order that authorizes the entry onto private property. The code inspector, the building inspector, whatever the case may be, will do the inspection or the abatement of the nuisance, make return back to municipal court. That process will be completely documented. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Sure. Ordinance number 23-05-07, an ordinance amending the city code relating to issuance of warrants by the municipal court and enforcement of public health and safety ordinances.
I move that we take ordinance number 23-05-07, consideration of the administrative search warrant ordinance into second reading.
Second.
Roll call, Shannon.
Councilman Rennie,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Ordinance number 23-05-07, an ordinance amending the city code relating to issuance of warrants by the municipal court and enforcement of public health and safety ordinances.
We're going to take ordinance 23-05-07, an ordinance amending city code relating to issuance of warrants and municipal court and enforcement of public health and safety ordinances to approval.
Second.
That was a tie. Roll call, Shannon.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilman Rainey,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Next item on the agenda, ordinance number 23-05-08, an ordinance of the City of Excelsior Springs, Missouri to readopt the procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain officials.
This is an ordinance that is required by the Missouri Ethics Commission, and we're required to submit it every other year, and we do it annually just so we don't get off schedule. So, any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Okay. Ordinance number 23-05-08, an ordinance of the City of Excelsior Springs, Missouri to readopt the procedure for disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain officials.
I move that we take ordinance number 23-05-08, consideration of readopting the conflicts of interest policy effective immediately.
Roll call, Sue.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman Rainey,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Ordinance number 23-05-08, an ordinance of the City of Excelsior Springs, Missouri to readopt the procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interest for certain officials.
That we approve ordinance number 23-05-08, consideration of readopting the conflicts of interest clause.
Roll call, Sean.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilman Rainey,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. And we have April appropriations for review.
Would you like for me to read them?
Sure.
All right. April appropriations for 4 weeks of accounts payable and for 2 payrolls. Total $1,763,600.87. Do you need to break it down?
No, I think we're fine. It's,
Okay.
It's accessible if anyone. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Remarks by City Manager. Okay. Sonia? Mr. St. John? I just wanted to congratulate all the graduates from Friday night's graduation ceremony. It's good to see everyone move into the next phase of their career or life. It's been a very good time. All right. At this time, the council has a need to enter into a closed session, so I'll entertain a motion.
I move to close the meeting pursuant to section 610.0.1.2 RS.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. Is there any discussion? Roll call, Shane.
Councilman Rainey,
Yes.
Councilman St. John,
Yes.
Councilwoman Morgan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Spear.
Yes. Okay, we will move into closed session. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.